definition. Fox 19 News Morning Extra.
9:32. Welcome back to Fox 19 News Morning Extra as we think pink. Let's get you up to date on the stories we're working on to bring you tonight at 6:30. Before that, though, we're going to head out and say good morning to Frank.
Yeah, Trace, good morning. We are thinking pink, and you heard the wonderful story of our very own Diane Newman and her support group, and it's so important. I know all the stories you've done and all the women of Fox 19, so important to have a support group because it's more than just the disease. The disease is a huge part of it for obvious reasons, but there's so much more of the secondary mental aspect of it too. You know, Trace?
I know, absolutely.
Hey, I want to tell you about an event. First, the jacket this morning. My friends over there at Pixel 19 Vintage Clothiers in the Clifton area, they were very nice and let me borrow this jacket here today. So I thank them for that. And there's actually an event coming up very shortly here this week. Let me put the information on the screen for you right now. One of our extra things to remind you about on this Think Pink Tuesday. It is called the Red, Pink, and Blue for Women's Health. It's going to be held on Saturday, June 23rd. That's this Saturday from the Purple People Bridge from 7 to 10 p.m. It's going to benefit heart, breast, and diabetes health. So what you can do is maybe come out here to Mount Washington, have a little bit of the wine tasting, and then maybe head over the Purple People Bridge afterwards and make it a whole afternoon and evening of supporting breast cancer research right here in Cincinnati and for all those survivors. So again, the event this Saturday, love to see you out there.
The Purple People Bridge getting a new color tonight. Coming up, we'll tell you why Cincy Chic is adding 3 new colors to the bridge.
Well, the Purple People Bridge is getting a few new colors. No, don't worry, we're not painting anything. It's just temporary. Cincinnati Chic is hosting their red, pink, and blue party there, and it's all for a great cause. And joining me this morning, we have Amy Scally from Cincy Chic. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, and thank you for the great forecast.
I know you guys
great weather.
Great weather for your event. Tell me about what's happening tonight.
With our 4th annual Red, Pink, and Blue event, it benefits 3 women's health causes. The red is for heart health, the pink is for breast health, and the blue is for diabetes. And we have a 1/4-mile long runway, and we're going to have a brilliant fashion show with the local designer Amy Kirchen, and there's going to be fashion show seats along the runway, and you could purchase them in your red, pink, or blue section.
Oh, okay. And then the proceeds go to whichever one you're picking?
Yep. Okay. And then we'll also have food and drinks, and a portion of those proceeds are going to go to the cause, and those will be split up evenly between the 3 causes.
How'd you come up with this idea?
Well, I just thought that with the red, white, and blue time of year, with 4th of July, I thought we really need to do something that plays on that. Yeah. And I thought, okay, red, pink, and blue is kind of fun. Have it on the Purple People Bridge, and we light up the bridge, red, pink, and blue, and then as the sun sets over the city, we have this amazing fashion show.
It's going to be beautiful up there. They used to have a little restaurant up there from the Purple People Bridge, and it was always beautiful because you can see the city, you got the river right there, and you guys are going to have perfect weather for it. Okay. So anybody who wants to come, what do they need to do?
Well, online registration ended at midnight last night, but you can still come to the event tonight. It's from 7 until 10. Just show up, and you'll be gained admittance into the event, and there's going to be food and drinks and shopping, and of course the fashion show, which starts at 9. So come at 7, have a bunch of fun, and enjoy this party on the bridge.
And you guys do all kinds of events like this throughout the year. This is just one of how many of you guys normally do?
Oh my gosh. Well, Cincy Chic, we've been around for almost 6 years now, and we've now gotten into the groove of having 1 monthly event, and it's usually a fashion show, and it usually benefits a local nonprofit. We always make sure that the monies stay local. They're just here for the women that we support.
And we can get the fashions that like Amy's wearing right now.
Yeah, that's right. This actually is from Amy Kirchen. It's a boutique in Milford, so she's been a great supporter.
Amy, thank you very much. And again, that's going on tonight. Red, pink, and blue on the Purple People Bridge at 7.
On your side with breaking news and the Tri-State's most accurate forecast. This is 9 News at 11.
Couldn't figure out what to wear? Chances are most women probably have red, pink, and blue in their wardrobes, so it wasn't hard to blanket the Purple People Bridge tonight for the Red, Pink, and Blue event, supporting heart disease, breast cancer, and diabetes research. The event included this fashion show and a gorgeous night out on the Ohio River.
4 years ago, Cincy Chic came up with the idea to do something around the red, white, and blue time of year, 4th of July. And so we thought, let's tie in some local charities to make it a fundraiser and make it a fashion show, because that's what our readers love. So came up with the idea to have red for the heart health, pink for breast health, and blue for diabetes.
Tonight's event is expected to raise between $6,000 and $7,000, and it did cool down a skosh tonight.
Just a little bit. Well, what a really nice night for that event. See what happens when you work weekend nights?
Yeah, you can't do a thing.
But if I could have been there, I would have.
Well,
That
you
looked
got
like
the blue on.
Yeah, a little bit of blue here, but I'm glad we were able to give good weather for that event.